Good morning, this is Mark Bruno with Inkish TV, and we are back at Printing United Expo 2024. We're in the Graphco booth. Graphco is the distributor for SD Italy, and with me today is Giovanni Vitale. Giovanni, how are you?
Nice to meet you, Mark.
Good morning.
I'm good. What about you?
I'm well. So how's the show so far?
The show was amazing. I mean, the first day was quiet, but we know the position. I mean, we're still on the main aisle, but when people started to come, we were not even able to breathe. And yesterday was an amazing day. And we're very glad because, from the last time we approached Printing United last year, we're seeing a continuous growth and interest.
Yeah.
And
so tell me about this Augusta F150R Pro product.
We brought here the same configuration we presented, we brought to Drupa, which is still the reference in the market, in the printing sector. And it was an exhibition that we were missing since 2016 because actually due to the pandemic was canceled. So we have 4 new main features in terms of hardware. One is a new system of cooling and lubricating, independent cooling and lubricating for every tool. The second one, very important today, especially in Europe, but it's going to be important here as well, is an eco-saving, let's say a save energy system, where we have our pumps using only the needed power in order to save energy and electricity in this case. We are also happy about the feedback we got in regards to the latest development we did in terms of software. I'm not going too much in detail because it's quite boring, but it was a good step ahead. And we are seeing people not really from the Printing United, let's say, not really a target for the Printing United show, stopping by at the booth, understanding what the advantages of our configurability in terms of, machine equipment are, and we're very happy. We're very happy. The only thing I have to say, sorry, but I'm Italian, I have to say so. I have to do such a long flight. So we have to make the Printing United at least one day longer.
Right? We'll talk to the show.
Just kidding.
So Giovanni, you are directing international sales for the product.
Yeah.
So obviously,
at least I'm trying.
Yeah. so this is obviously a large format, wide format cutter. But tell us. So it's architectural signage. It's how thick can it go?
Not theoretically, literally up to 6.5 inches.
Wow.
On any material. Obviously, on the architectural signage, there are some rules you have to respect, like the lightness of the material, the environment. For instance, next week I'm joining my technicians to install a big machine at Summit West Science in Phoenix, and we're going to expect an high temperature. That's why we developed a very smart solution not to have the aluminum band when it's installed and while it's exposed to this high temperature. But theoretically, our main focus is right on signage, rigid signage. Yeah. And here is where we offer more advantages to our customers. Yeah. But the point is, we always try to show and to demonstrate to our customers how important is the balance between the cleanness of the worktop, the ease of use of the interface, the possibility of handling 2 or 3 different technology with the same interface, the software. And I think this is starting to pay back in terms of interest.
So I'm somewhat familiar with the product, and what struck me in learning about it is the versatility. So talk a little bit about all the cutting tools that are available and the variety.
We can have up to 25 cutting tools. We own, as SD, we own the patent for the automatic tool change for the knives, which is something our owners, that was one of the smart things when we started, and this is the first factor. The thing that at first sight, it makes the machine look like a hybrid machine.
Yeah.
Now, we are also moving and exploring other technologies. There's one I'm not allowed to mention yet, but it's going to be something which is everywhere around and never seen on board.
Yes.
And another one we recently presented this year in April, last April in Orlando at the ISA, which is the spot welding, the automatic spot welding.
Okay.
So in terms of variety of materials, I would say this machine is limitless. Obviously, we have to be honest with the customer saying, if you're looking for something specific, you have the advantage of configuring your own machine.
Right, right.
But if we have to make, there are some sectors, in few words, there are some sectors we are not really interested at. But
Right.
yeah.
And you mentioned Phoenix and Orlando. So how old is, or how new is the partnership with Graphco, and how's that going?
Actually, we started, I'm also new at SD because I started with them last year by the end of April, beginning of May. And the first thing I did, I took a flight, I met with Chris. We are like, he has more or less the age of my dad, and I have more or less the age of his sons, and we really got a great partnership since day one. And Printing United was the first appointment last year. And then by beginning of December, we decided to take part to ISA. So we did it in rush. And then we met at Drupal. Then we constantly meet because I used to travel here.
Yeah.
And Chris and Teresa loves Italy. So Italy and Europe in general. But this partnership is possible just because Graphco is a great company. Great company made of very good people.
It sounds like momentum is building.
Yes.
So awesome.
Definitely.
We hope this show is fruitful and wish you continued good luck.
Yeah. And I will keep you updated at the next Printing United at latest.
That's right, Orlando next year.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Mark.